Yo, what's Tentacle? Sharkboy Filmmaker here. Recently, I got myself a PS5 and a copy of Spider-Man 2, and it's been, well, let's just say the numbers 4 out of 10 doesn't even start to explain my feelings for this game. Many have already spoken at length about how the story is poorly written, Miles' new sunroof,
That shit's ass, bro.
and even the swinging not feeling physics-based. But excluding all that, what gets me the most is how buggy this game is. I think the only superhero game that was as buggy or buggier than Spider-Man 2 is Miles Morales Unpatched, because that game literally crashed on every single mission when I played it. But anyway, thanks to the PS5's new recording features, I've been able to capture the vast majority of these bugs and glitches throughout my time of playing, and I will take you through all of them in order. So let's start with this first clip, as it gives an example of what I mean by buggy. So picture this, it's the first hour of the game, and you thought, hey, let me try getting away from these guys shooting at me. So you use a new slingshot move, only to land in the damn ceiling. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but when you push something towards you, it shouldn't go in the opposite direction, right? Just making sure. I guess you could say he wanted the high ground. God, I don't even like Star Wars. Yo, all I wanted was a ticket. I don't even know what to say here. Did Insomniac just forget to put a texture here? Alright, I'm gonna stop the jokes real quick because this got me annoyed. So after the fight with the hunters, I'm left with this last girl. So obviously I'm trying to end the encounter, but for some reason my hits won't connect. Just straight misses, only for me to get killed. And while we're on the topic of combat encounters, I was at Coney fighting hunters. But when I got to the last hunter, he was out of bounds. So I tried to get to him, but of course, invisible walls. Now, I want you to watch this clip. Please explain to me what happened here, because I don't know. I really don't. So I was doing a side mission where I had to go through the opening in a wall, but for some reason I got trapped in between the walls. Most people would just restart, but for some reason I took this as a challenge to see if I could still beat the encounter even though I was trapped. But to no avail. But hey, at least I can do cool flips. Oh, and after that encounter, this happens. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was Danny Phantom. Moving on, you just gotta love when the game points out an enemy that you want to take out, only to pick some random guy to attack instead. Or when the game just decides your webs won't connect to the enemy. I don't know why, but there was just this light shining through the walls here. I first thought it was like an enemy searchlight, but nope, it was just a weird lighting glitch. There seems to be a weird bug with the Venom Dash, in which in the middle of using the move, you'll just get stuck in place. This first happened to me when I was in the Hunter base, but then at the end of the game when I was trying to 100% it, it came back for one of the Mysterio missions. But this time I was able to move left and right. Oh, don't mind me, just another example why this game's stealth is broken. Okay, so some of you guys might think that I want to make a big deal of the fact that the webs don't reach the ground and just hang in the air long enough for me to say I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, but no, I'm not nearly that petty. My real problem is this. First and most obviously, the animation just froze, so Miles looked like he was doing an upside down dunk. Second, there were speed lines all around the screen even though we're moving slow as shit. And third, I completely lost control over him after the animation froze, leaving me straight into a wall. So after that, I found a place where the camera bugs the fuck out when you use an ability. Oh god, what happened to his hand? Moving on, at the start of the Haley quest, for some reason she keeps saying Miles' lines. I could complain more, but there's a bigger issue at hand. While I was playing Haley's mission, I found a fucking out of bounds glitch. Just the fact that I found this by accident shows the level of quality Insomniac is putting into their dev teams. Back to Miles, in the Craven's base mission, if you aim slightly to the left and run at full speed, you'll just fall right in. They could've just increased the hitbox of the lasers, but no, you gotta be super realistic in this game about people who crawl on walls. Now I want you to watch that the stealth mechanics completely failed because the enemy just decided to walk away. Isn't it great that the game just decides you're dead even if you have health? I mean, look at this.
Kind of power is the reason they're gone! Up and away, Whip!
So, I don't know what happened because the game usually gives us an invisible wall, but this time it just gave up. So originally I wanted to show the finisher spinning around because I thought it was really distracting, but something way worse occurred. So I finished the nest, but afterwards the Sonic Burst HUD decided to stay around, you know, the opposite of most fathers, so I had to restart to remove it. I think I found something that the devs forgot to take out. So I launched myself into the portal and the momentum must have messed up the event, so I got soft locked. And now it's time for what I feel like is the most mind-boggling bug here. I was messing around in the menu until I became a damn cube. Apparently this is just something that happens when you quick change suits constantly, but isn't that incredible? The game is literally telling me, use the mechanics, but don't do it too fast. I need to catch my breath. The final bug that I had during the story was in the last mission, in which the game realizes that I was still in rage mode during the cutscene, so it just swapped the battles in the middle of the cutscene. It could have waited after the cutscene ended or before it started, but no. Spider-Man 2 has to give you the most awkward and distracting experience in modern gaming. So the final glitch I had was in the post game while I was collecting B-roll for this very video. I was at the end of this fight, but the last enemy got trapped inside the store. Usually I wouldn't be able to get inside the store, but for some reason the invisible wall just disappeared, so I got to go inside, and looking from the inside out, it looks very unpolished, for lack of a better word. And with that, this is the end. I'm kind of disappointed because there was no big glitch to end off of, but with that being said, thank you.
The assist. Just trying to keep up with you. You know, I gotta hand it to you guys. You know I'm around, and yet still you try this stuff.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video has been extremely late, but I've been trying to adjust to my new office space as well as some personal issues going on. But regardless, I'd like to thank Super Listless for the thumbnail she made. I'll leave her Instagram in the description below. But with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.